Hi there, I'm Chris Devine, and this is Six String World. When it comes to gear videos and gear reviews, the subject of picks sometimes feels like a low-hanging fruit. Each player is different and has different preferences, and it's all a feel thing that's so subjective that it's kind of a non-subject. But this is a little different. A few years back, my wife got me this for Christmas. It's called the Pick Punch. And it's like a paper hole punch. It's got a little die that cuts. And in this shape, it's a die that's shaped like a standard Fender 351 pick. Now what you do is just put some material in here, press down, and you get a guitar pick. Now, depending on materials you use, your results may vary. Over the years, I've tried all sorts of stuff, usually bits of plastic that would normally end up in a recycle bin at best, but more than likely would probably end up in a landfill. I've used packing materials, plastic soup lids, six-pack can holders that usually come with craft beer. But the best results I've gotten for this is with old Subway cards or Savvy Safe cards from a store or hotel room keys. Gift cards, stuff like this, hopefully gift cards with no balances on them, or even better, canceled credit cards. And basically it's pretty simple. Again, take a pick, what will be a pick, a piece of plastic material, put it in, press down, and now you get a guitar pick out of there. Pretty cool. Now, usually I get 4 picks out of a standard credit card size piece of plastic, and that's pretty reasonable. I've recently seen that Pick Punch has a bunch of these with different pick shapes, and one of the versions they happen to have is the jazz style pick that's usually, I think, is very close to the Jim Dunlop Jazz 3 style, and I might grab one of those because I really like that smaller shape of the Jazz 3, but as my playing has changed over the years, the thickness is a little too much for strumming. But it's always really nice and hyper articulate for leads. But getting that same shape in a thinner pick, which I've seen with some of the Delrin Dunlop ones, they're kind of a cool feature. And maybe being able to make some of my own, that'd be kind of cool as well. After you do punch it, though, the edges can be a bit rough, so you might want to sand down or bevel the edges. I kind of like the rough edges, especially with acoustic guitars. It adds a drag or a rake when you strum stuff. It gives a little bit of an edge to it, which is a very cool feel. As the materials can vary, so does the pick life. I've used one of these at a practice, and within a set, the pointed edge was pretty much worn down to almost matching the other side. But it sounded good and it worked. And it may not have the same half-life as a typical guitar pick, but it's a way to kind of get some use out of plastic that would just end up going to waste. Pick Punch does sell pick material, and they also sell some kits for sanding and filing the edges, so you can really get into the weeds in making your own guitar picks if you want to. I'll put a link for them in the area below so you can check them out and all their stuff, their materials, as well as the different punches they happen to have. I think it's a really cool thing. You never run out of guitar picks, I'll tell you that. I've got a huge box of picks that I've made over the years. Again, especially after holidays, birthdays, whether you have a gift card to Dunkin' Donuts and you don't reload it, or a Savvy Save card for a local grocery store. I went through and I found a few of them. I found ones for an old HSA card, an old Amazon card, also comes Dunkin' Donuts, as I mentioned, and an old restaurant rewards number. So you can always find some materials you can work with. And again, you'll never really run out of guitar picks. And they're, if you're always that guitar player losing picks, this is a neat way to kind of be able to make your own on the go. And it's kind of like an eco-friendly thing. Like I said, it's plastic that normally would end up in a landfill, and hopefully it would get recycled, but we've heard a lot of things over the years that recycling isn't really so much as we hoped it would be. So any way you can get more use out of plastic is always a good thing. So if you get a chance, check out Pick Punch. I'll leave a link in the area below so you can check out this neat little product. This isn't a sponsored video or anything like that. Like I said, my wife bought me this for Christmas, so there's I've used it for quite a while. I've had it for a few years, and it's a cool little piece. And I think a lot of other people may want to check this out. So when you get a chance, please do so. If you like this channel, please hit subscribe, and the bell icon will let you know when I put up a new video. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. And if you want to share it, well, there's a button for that as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care.